The season of giving, as we all know. And during this time of year, it is amazing how much generosity comes out to support the work that we're doing here at the Franklin Food Bank. So we're here today with our friends from the Sadani Foundation, the Franklin Community Family and Friends from Canal Walk. And they are incredible supporters of the work that we do here at the Franklin Food Bank year after year. As you know, we continue to support the needs of our neighbors right here in Franklin. The numbers of people that are showing up to our food pantry every day continues to increase. And the only way that we're able to support and serve our neighbors is from the wonderful support and music that our friends at the Sandani Foundation provide to us on a regular basis. We are proud that we have a pantry that's open 5 days a week, Franklin, Monday through Wednesday from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m., Thursdays from 2 p.m. to 7 p.m., and Saturdays from 9 to 12. We have this pantry open to you. You're more than welcome, if you're a Franklin resident, to come down here, schedule an appointment to shop in our amazing pantry. We also do a community distribution program first Wednesday of every month in partnership with our friends over at the Franklin Township Police Department, at the Community Relations Bureau, as well as our friends at the YMCA. We have a backpack program that we do with Hillcrest and Elizabeth in partnership with the YMCA and the Alpha Kappa Alpha sorority. And we're also introducing, which we're super, super proud of, wraparound services in partnership with Zoo Falls, Rutgers, and Robert Wood Johnson, where we have SNAP benefits, nutrition classes, as well as medical screenings and dental screenings that happen right here. But the only way for us to be able to provide these types of services, access to these types of resources, is through the types of partnerships that we're here to celebrate today. It is this kind of strategic work. It really does take a village for us to be able to support our friends here in Franklin. And it's amazing, again, the generosity that we see year after year from these wonderful folks that are here with us today.
Well, that was so heartwarmingly well spoken, as usual, Mr. Derek Smith. And I know that you would like to introduce our guest today.
Yes.
And explain who he is and what he has done for the food bank today.
Yes. So Mr. Sadani runs a foundation, and it is a foundation, again, that has supported our work year after year. He has brought with him today Friends from Canal Walk, an amazing community-based organization, and I would like him to talk about the work that they do to support us, and also to support so many others in this community.
Okay, Mr. Sadani, front and center, please. Always a pleasure to see you again, sir. Tell us what this means to the food bank today.
Hi, PJ. Thank you very much. First of all, I want to thank every one of you, Derek, Bill, and our mayor, recently elected, and Bill Grippo and Ram, and all our friends from our Canal Walk. Yep, I'm not the only one who are doing almost everything. All these people in our complex, they do a tremendous job. And as you know, this part of seva work we are doing every year. Diwali is our major festival of lights. And what it teaches us really to give. This is the best part. We always share, have humanity, and be honest and helping the community. This is the place we live. And probably this is going to be our last place to stay here. And I do want to thank every one of them. And the best part about it, we don't want to see anybody go hungry. That's the best part. We can do anything in the world you want, can have as much money as you want, but we want to see, and by the way, we are willing to do anything you want, the people should not go hungry at the end of the day. And I do want to thank you all, and you are doing a tremendous work, because I have been seeing you expanded like anything. When in the back, about 5 years back, there was almost nothing, not much there, but you have improved a lot. And I do want to thank all of them supporting us and for their generosity. And that's all I have to say. Thank you very much.
Well, thank you. And I know these are representatives of the types of foods that you have also donated. But what I see right over here represents a greater sum. for $5,094 from the Sodani Foundation.
No, not public. It's
From the
not public.
from the initiation effort of Mr. Sodani and his group. Is that correct?
Thank you very much.
Big supporter is right here.
A big supporter is right here. Well, whomever this is all from, it is to the Franklin Food Bank,
That's right.
and everyone associated with the Franklin Food Bank.
It's a joint effort. It's a joint effort, please. Yes.
And
Thank
we
you very
thank you. We thank you so much for your generosity. Because of you, tonight, a family who may not have had dinner tonight is going to have dinner tonight. And this is awesome. It is what this organization is all about, repeatedly. And I know I have been asked to, and I would have anyway, the Ambassador Program, Franklin. This is a brainchild of Mr. Bill Grippo, who we're going to introduce in a few minutes, in which you are able to, for a small amount, as little as $10 a month, you can be on an automatic giving plan where it is painless to you and it is essential for the Franklin Food Bank because their buying power is so strong when you make a monetary donation every single month. And it is something that they can build a budget on, they can build plans on, that they can offer new services and new food stuffs and appeal to that much more of a broad base, which grows every single day. So that said, thank you, Mr. Sodani. And now I would like to speak with our mayor, Mr. Phil Kramer. Mr. Dr. Phil Kramer. I'm going to scoot over here. Mr. Dr. Phil Kramer.
Don't hurt your back trying to angle yourself here.
I would if I hopped over.
I'm glad to be here. This is an amazing organization, and this is the amazing thing that happens here in Franklin. Organizations pop up to help each other. It's a town which helps each other. I am an ambassador to the food bank. Bill talked me into that. Didn't take much talking, but he basically told me about it and said, "Phil, you need to be the first one." I think I was about the 800th one, but he's a good salesman. But it's true. Join the Ambassador Club. Help. Join the helping here in Franklin, and thank you to this group for helping the people in Franklin who need the help.
Thank you, Mayor Kramer. I know you're a very sensitive gentleman, and people gravitate toward you because of your sensitivity as well as your knowledge, and we appreciate that. Again, the Ambassador Program, franklinfoodbank.org. Follow the links. You'll get to the place where you need to sign up. Okay, next we have Mr. Bill Grippo, who was celebrating a birthday yesterday, and we won't say what number because we don't care. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Mr. Grippo. Well, it's an honorable occasion.
My grandmother used to call it Western Union. She would call me up in the morning and say, "It's Western Union calling." Back then, that's how they sent birthday cards. So, yesterday was a great day for Franklin, and with our election of the council and Deputy Mayor Ram back there, he's hiding, but he's such a charitable person working with the mayor. The food bank is very fortunate, Vimal, to have you, but also to have Derek and Allie. Their leadership has really moved this ship forward. I mean, really forward. And so when I came to Allie with the idea of the Ambassador Program, she embraced it, and it started a few years ago. And I signed up myself first and then went to the mayor. See, everything that we're doing here today is great, right? You give one check, one can of food, one bike tour, one golf tournament, but then it ends. What's good about the Ambassador Program is if everybody gave $10 a month and you had hundreds of people doing that, that keeps the roof over the food bank's head, and that's the purpose of the Ambassador Program. Doesn't have to be a big amount. All this stuff that you do and we do in the schools, and I'm really proud of our school kids who contribute so much, that's all wonderful. But if we had an Ambassador Program with thousands of people, we would do so much more. So that's it. And what was that?
Tell Franklin.
Oh, I was talking to okay. Franklin, you guys know me already. These people really have to be acknowledged. And I want to throw it over to Allie, who's got so much more to say.
We thank you, Mr. Rippo. You're a very active, viable, valuable member of this organization. And Ms. Allie O'Brien, who makes the rest of it all happen. Come on over here. Let's stand in front of this nice fat check. Allie is the Director of Development here and makes the wheels turn on a regular basis. Allie, what's up?
What's up? What's up is it is giving season, Franklin. So one of the things that we've been talking about at our leadership team meetings and at our marketing meetings is how to get the word out about the Franklin Food Bank, not only so that we can support families in Franklin who may not know about us or who may know about us but are not willing to come and see us yet. So how do we get the word out about that? And then also, how do we get the word out about the support that we need? Speaking of the ambassador program, if every family in Franklin gave the Franklin Food Bank $10 a month, we would never have to worry about closing our doors. That's the ambassador program for you right there. Right now, we have 150 ambassadors. We're looking to grow that next year. And like you said, PJ, it is as little as $10 a month. You could support the Franklin Food Bank. You get exclusive newsletters about what is going on at the food bank, and it's just a really fun and fulfilling thing. And it also brings me to my next point, which is, why do we give? What is it about giving that is so inspiring to a lot of people? And I like to think, you know that movie Klaus? The movie on Netflix about the origins of Santa Claus or whatever. There's a quote in that movie that I really like, and the quote goes, "One truly selfless act always sparks another." And it's so true. And there's a lot of reasons why we give, but I think the biggest reason why we give is because it feels good. It feels good to make other people happy. It feels good to make other people's day. And at the Franklin Food Bank, that is what we do every day. And in order to continue that work, we need you to support our work. We need your food drives. We need your virtual food drives. And we need your annual giving. So please consider a gift to the food bank this year. You can go on our website at franklinfoodbank.org, and you can give a gift today.
And again, Franklin, it is about us feeling good to help others. But at some point, and I think many of us realized this during the pandemic, during COVID, when so many people lost jobs, and there were very expensive cars driving up to the food bank because they no longer had an income. Any day, this could be you, Franklinite. Please keep that in mind. For a shade over 30 cents a day, you can feed, I can't tell you how many different families. And again, as Allie mentioned, as Derek mentioned, as Bill Grippo mentioned, as the mayor is frequently mentioning, it is essential that we are out there and bringing what we have here to offer to those who do not. And the Franklin Food Bank, bravo, brava, always. FranklinFoodBank.org, on behalf of Derek Smith, we thank Mr. Sudani, the Sudani organization, as well as all these Canal Walk contributors, Councilman Rahm, Mr. Bill Grippo on the BOE, of course, our illustrious mayor, and Allie O'Brien. We thank you so much for paying attention yet again. We do this frequently because it is that important. It's a Franklin Food Bank, and the next person who would need the Franklin Food Bank could be you. This is PJ Parker, Franklin reporter and advocate. Thanks for tuning in, Franklin. We'll be back.